We are in the country of India to see tigers in the wild. We are visiting Ranthambore National Park in the state of Rajasthan, India, one of the best places in the world to see tigers in their natural environment. This natural forest is the realm of the Royal Bengal Tigers, one of the largest and most elusive wildcats in our animal kingdom. This is one of the best locations to visit tigers in their natural habitat. India is now the world's largest democracy, and tigers are one of its protected residents. This vast national park has a diversity of natural habitats, including a variety of deciduous forests, lakes, marshes, and wetlands. Ranthambore National Park is a sanctuary for a multitude of wild animal species, including rare exotic birds, leopards, antelopes, Indian bear, buffalo, deer, crocodile, monkeys, mongoose, reptiles, and tigers. Ranthambore National Park is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is the site of a 10th century fort and temple, and the one-time hunting grounds for the Maharaja of Jaipur. It is now the domain of tigers. These Sambar deer need to be vigilant along the banks of the marsh lake. Right now the tigers are resting and biding their time. These fresh lake waters are the source of the Sambar deer's favorite food source and most nutrient-rich spring marsh grass. Out in the shallow marsh waters, the large adult Sambar deer can keep a good distance away from the hungry tigers and enjoy their lunch. The tigers know the deer will soon need to return to shore. Sambar deer have excellent hearing and a good sense of smell, but very poor eyesight. Tigers are not the only predators in the marsh to look out for. This adult marsh crocodile has already had his breakfast. Crocodile usually ambush their prey from just below the surface. The thick marsh grass near the shoreline is a safe buffer zone. Sambar deer are one of the largest deer native to India. They have the largest antlers of any deer species. Sambar deer populations are on the decline throughout the world. They are a vulnerable species. These natural forests and reserves provide a sanctuary from human hunters. Here the main predators are tigers and crocodiles. A dry deciduous forest and tall elephant grass surrounds this marsh. During the rainy season, it'll blossom into thick green foliage, and it would be more difficult to see the tigers hiding. It is a perfect time of year to see tigers in the underbrush. Tigers are by far the largest wild cat in existence. They are heavier and larger than African lions. They are solitary, shy, and territorial. These two young male tigers are brothers and still sub-adult cubs. Their mother is nearby and still teaching them to hunt in the marsh. These brothers still tolerate each other for now. That will soon end. They are now almost 2 years old, and before the end of our visit, one will be forced to move on and challenged by its more dominant brother. This young fawn has become separated from the herd and is stranded on the marsh bank. The mother Sambar has moved into the dry forest and is on the other side of the tall elephant grass. This is not a safe place. The tiger brothers are downwind and stalking in the elephant grass. The mother tiger is patrolling the waters. There is a lot of activity in the forest. A troop of black-faced langur monkeys is vigilant, but have not yet sounded the alarm. The young Sambar deer finally gathers enough courage to cross through the elephant grass and rejoin with the herd. Deer can easily outrun a tiger in the open forest. When sensing danger, a Sambar deer stamps its feet and makes an alarm call. A wary group of spotted deer have gathered with the sambar in the open forest and are also looking out for danger. Spotted deer have excellent eyesight and can sense tigers in the distance. Together with the sambar, they are watching and listening. There are many eyes and ears in every direction. This mother tiger has been resting in the shade. Her two sub-adult male cubs are still inexperienced and have large appetites. She is waiting for the right opportunity and is still teaching them to hunt. Now the mother tiger is on the hunt. The birds become silent. This sambar deer across the marsh knows something is up. When sensing danger, a sambar deer stamps its feet and makes an alarm call. Sambar deer are good swimmers. Unlike most deer, female sambar will defend their young from most predators. When confronted by predators, a sambar lowers its head with an erect mane and lashes out at its attacker. Sambar prefer to attack predators in shallow water. Sambar will form a circle in a defensive formation, with their heads set aggressively and vocalizing loudly. These waters are dangerous. But tigers are good swimmers, and this mother is known to be a successful hunter here. In deep water, this mother tiger is vulnerable to crocodiles, who will eat anything. She is now teaching her fast-growing male brothers to hunt for themselves. Right now, the wind has shifted. Now the sambar, acute hearing and sense of smell, can easily detect when the tigers are moving close. The deer are banding together with the sharp-eyed spotted deer looking out. Spotted deer are small but proactive with tigers. When spotted deer see a tiger, a male deer will follow him from a safe distance and make loud vocalization alarm calls to warn other deer when a tiger is near. Birds, peacocks, and monkeys will also make alarm calls when a tiger is hunting. This makes hunting more difficult for tigers. Sometimes it is better for a tiger to disappear in the elephant grass and just wait. It is now late afternoon, and it has grown quiet. The tigers are now invisible and silent. They still are there, around the lake marsh, waiting in the tall grass. This national park closes at 6 p.m., and we have a long scenic drive to the park entrance. We hope to be back tomorrow to see more tigers and all the wildlife in this park. National parks and wildlife reserves provide sanctuaries for all animals and endangered species in their native habitat. We look forward to returning. Today we have had a great experience visiting Ranthambore National Park in India. We feel fortunate to have seen an abundance of nature, local human wonders, wild animals, and royal Bengal tigers. Tigers are an endangered species and elusive to find. We are being assisted by some of the finest forest conservationists, guides, and drivers in India to help us see tigers in the wild. We would like to thank our local drivers, park rangers, and naturalists for helping us see all this. Tomorrow we will see more tigers in the wild.